Hey everybody, welcome to Krappy Review, the only media show where you can disappear for half a decade and act like nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
But what did happen in the last few years was the release of the entire Blaster Master Zero trilogy, and we'll get to that. But I'm feeling nostalgic. I think it's time to pull back the doors, bust open the books, and make a call to the NES. Now the NES needs no introduction, and back in the day neither did Blaster Master. It's one of those unique classics that are known for its ambitious gameplay and notoriously hard difficulty.
You weren't even alive back then.
Shut up, I was born in the wrong generation, okay?
Luckily, I'm an expert gamer, and I'll have no issues breezing through this game. So grab yourself some celery sticks and some orange juice, because here we go!
So the story is about a guy named Jason. One day he's just chilling and his pet frog Fred jumps out of his container, touches some radioactive stuff, and jumps down a hole. Jason falls along with him and discovers this tank car, which is called Sophia the Third, by the way. He jumps in Sophia the Third and begins his quest to find his pet frog. Now, uniquely enough, this game was originally known in Japan as Metafight, with a completely different plot. Originally, it was about a dude named Kane Gardner fighting off mutants on a planet known as Sophia the Third, but when it came time to localize to the US, we got the name change, and now the plot's about a frog. America! Frogs!
Gay frogs! Gay frogs, friggin' frogs! I don't like a frog!
Okay, enough of this jibbo-jabbo. Let's play now. So the first thing you'll notice about this game is that it fucking rocks. You're driving and jumping in Sophia the Third, blasting mutants to a banger of a chiptune track, and with some pretty impressive 8-bit graphics to boot. After traversing the first two rooms, you'll see this ladder and be like, cars can't ladder. Then you press select and a whole new dimension opens. Jason can get out of the car and has his own health bar, which is very thoughtful of the creators, thank you. So now you can get down the ladder and you can enter this door and wowza! Now we're in a top-down shooter mode. There's enemies for you to defeat and you can destroy these blocks to uncover power-ups for both Jason and Sophia the Third. So after looting that place and adventuring around, I stumbled upon this strange door that shoots me. I can't seem to do any damage to it. I guess I need something to get through here. Alright, another top-down area. This place looks pretty promising. Blasting, Blaster Master, pew pew pew. Oh shit, it's a boss. It's a brain.
Alright, so I'm at my first boss. I mean, this shouldn't be that bad. I got no power-ups or anything yet. I'm just a kid in the 80s looking to start a new adventure, and this is my first obstacle. Shouldn't be that hard, right?
Nah, fuck you. This game says we're gonna throw this hard-ass brain boss at you right from the get-go. I mean, it's not the hardest boss in the world, but I literally made it out with, what, 0 HP? I don't know, one more hit and I'd be dead. It's a fucking miracle I survived. But anyways, it drops an upgrade, and I gotta give this game some credit. It has the courtesy to warp you back to the entrance of the dungeon, so I don't have to worry about dying on the trek back. So with that power up, my cannon is now strong enough to break that door, and now we can make our way to level 2, which is a big castle-like level. These fucking caterpillars are your worst nightmare. Your bullets aim too high to hit them, so you gotta try using your special thunder weapon, but even that has like ridiculously low accuracy. You gotta be a Blaster Master to land this shit consistently. Fuck off, caterpillars. Oh well, here's another top-down dungeon area. I guess I haven't explained the gun meter yet in the top-down mode. So basically you could pick up these power-ups that increase your gun meter. The more full it is, the more powerful your gun is. It could start firing more bullets that move around, or look at this shit, this is when your gun's completely maxed out.
And you're gonna wanna max out your gun, because if you walk in with nothing, your normal-ass gun only shoots one bullet. So in other words, you're fucked.
So being an NES game, you obviously can't strafe. So take the second boss for example. You're always on the move trying to dodge, so thank God my bullets can shoot more than just straight. Like these bullets go flying to the side, so I can still hit it while I'm dodging. I can't imagine doing this fight with an unpowered up weapon. But we beat him, and regardless, and we got another cannon power up for Sophia. Now we can break these blocks. Pachoo, pachoo, fuck yeah.
So you probably noticed a lot of this game is doing the same thing. You explore a new area, find the correct top-down dungeon, and fight a boss. And there's a lot of top-down dungeons spread throughout each area, but a lot of those are just to power you up. There's only ever one top-down area that you actually need to go into. So if you're playing this game in the internet age, you might want to find yourself a map and save yourself some time. Which of course I didn't, because I'm an expert gamer.
The third level's really nothing memorable. I do like the boss though, it's the easiest one of the game, it's just a bunch of blocks. The power-up you get here, it's great. It's the hover power-up, and now you can hover. And now that hover meter over there has a purpose.
Now this game does fall into the Metroidvania category, so very much like my exes, it insists on making me go back and overanalyze everything I've already been through.
So to get to Area 4, you gotta go back to the very beginning of the game, and hope to God you got enough hover power up, or else you gotta kill some enemies and grind up some H-balls. So you hover up here, and you go down here, and bada bing bada boom, you're in Area 4. This is the nicest case of backtracking this game has to offer, so yeah, get prepared for that. Level 4 is, once again, nothing special. It's probably my least favorite stage in the game, honestly. I gotta give them props for that sort of 3D effect they pulled off with the water, but this level's just a boring sewer maze with the most repetitive track in this game. It's the worst track in the game. Listen to this. And the music in this game normally kicks ass, but this one's just a stinker. Another major gripe I have about this game is a lot of times they put power-ups in places that you literally can't get to without taking damage, so you just gotta sit there and let it taunt you.
I guess this is how the crackheads at the corner store feel when they ask you for change and you don't give it to them, and then they watch you as you go into the store spending your own hard-earned greens. Like, fuck you! I worked for this! I just got off work! I want my chips and my overly priced energy drink. Fuck you! That's my money!
The boss is a giant frog, which, is this our frog, Fred? I don't know. The game isn't gonna tell you, so you just gotta sit there and ponder, did I just murder the whole reason I'm doing this shit? So the next area is Area 5. Now look, it's a water level, but it's kind of a water level done right. I gotta give them some props. So you're gonna initially jump into this lake, and Sophia can't swim, so you fall down this hole. And when you fall all the way down, there's only one way to go, so you decide to start swimming. Okay, I know I was just complimenting this level for being designed well, but the enemies are bullshit. I mean, look at this. There's no way I can react to half this shit. Oh yeah, I'm a fucking gamer god, dude. And if you like the color green, then this is your dream level. Once again, you really want to be fully powered up because this giant enemy crab was a fucking nightmare to destroy. The boss difficulty really skyrockets here, so to not be fully maxed out is basically suicide. Anyway, so I lost track. So aside from the enemies, this level's designed actually really well. Because Sophia can't swim, it's obvious that you're supposed to kind of go all the way down where you can't get back up. And then there's only one narrow path where you can swim through, and this path pretty much leads directly to the boss with a few side dungeons to gear you up if you need. You beat the boss and you get a power-up that allows you to swim through water. From there on, traversing this level is very easy and you'll find the way out in no time. Look, it doesn't sound that great, but compared to the mess that was the maze of level 4, I love the linearity of this level, with the optional rooms being a little more obviously optional. It's an NES water level done right, and it's kinda hard to see water levels done right at all, ever. Area 6 is a nice level, and although I got no problem with this level, there's some absolute bullshit. Okay, so I spent like 20 minutes just plowing through, you know, same old shit at this point, and I come across this situation. Well, I decided to go over here because maybe there's some cool optional room or something, but nope, it sends you back to the start of the level. But no worries, this must have been a shortcut I missed, so I go back and, welp. You can't fucking break these blocks from up here, so you gotta waste 20 more minutes doing the whole level again. Look, I know, maybe it's my fault. Maybe I should have realized 6 areas into the game that you couldn't shoot downwards, and even this lightning downward attack doesn't break stuff, but that doesn't piss me off any less.
I'm a pretty angry, pissed off gamer. An irate gamer, even. I'm a game dude. I'm so rude. I'm a gamer with a bad attitude.
Blaster master, more like blast her clapper. I don't know, nothing really works with that, and that one was kind of gross, if it made any sense at all, which I don't think it did, so probably wasn't gross unless you're stupid like me. And you know what, I lied, I do have a problem with this level. This boss is the hardest thing on earth. Once again, if you don't have a maxed out gun, you're absolutely screwed. His arms are so dynamic, and he starts shooting so much shit that the NES can't handle it all. Look at this! God damn it, I can't even begin to tell you how long this took. This video probably could have came out weeks ago if not for this. So if you missed this channel, blame this pinchy son of a bitch.
I don't know, man. Doesn't look like you're having fun over there.
Doesn't look like I'm having a good time. This game fucking rocks, dude. What are you fucking talking about? I'm having the time of my life right now. Hey, you got a cigarette? By the way, can you grab me a beer from the fridge?
No.
So much fucking fun. Oh, what am I doing? Well, just put on some makeup for Area 7, cause I like to look pretty before I get fucked.
So remember how I was talking about backtracking? Well, guess how to get to Area 7. Well, you gotta go back to the beginning of the game, which means you gotta traverse out of the ice area, back to the water area, so you gotta do some swimming. And then you gotta go back to the fucking shitty sewer pipe maze level with the worst music track in the game. And if you haven't died of alcohol poisoning and figured out how to get out of that mess, you're finally back to Area 1. So what now? Well, you gotta go back to Area 2, of course. Now, if you remember stumbling upon this random room with this random dead end, you can now go up it with the new power-up you got, and it lets you climb up walls, and this will lead you to Area 7. Oh wow, this looks intense. We're in hell now. Now, this area's not that bad. You gotta break a bunch of blocks and forge your own path. It's actually kinda neat. This tree area kinda sucks though, but I mean, you can't win them all, right? The boss here is a fire version of that giant frog we fought earlier. Once again, I'm not sure if this is Fred or not. He's tough, but not nearly on the tier of giant enemy crab or the pinchy clamp monster. It's nice to have somewhat reasonably difficult bosses again. The Sophia upgrade this time lets you drive on ceilings, and I can't describe it, but at this point, all your upgrades make Sophia the Third control like crap. I can't describe what it is, but you're so sticky, and jumping off walls and ceilings feels really, really bad and clunky. I can't put my finger on it. At some point, you just gotta embrace that you're a sticky mess and keep your jumping to a minimum and just climb around all the time.
Alright, well, we're back to getting dicked around, because now we gotta do more backtracking.
Okay, so to get to Area 8, you gotta leave Area 7, go back to Area 2, progress to Area 3 again, and then if you can find this obscure room here, you gotta drive up the roof of this room until you get here.
Alright, this is it, the last level. All hands on fucking deck. Let's go.
So I made a horrible mistake, and I did not fill up my hover meter before coming here. There's not enough enemies for me to kill to hopefully drop H-balls, so now I gotta take some mandatory hits in order to make progress. Ugh, god damn it, look at this shit, god damn it! Alright, well, we're still alive, and luckily enemies drop health, but never hover. Looks like we're at the last top-down dungeon. Alright, it's nothing, it's just surrounded by blocks. Let's just go up here, and... uh-oh, it's the guy from the cover.
You know, I never get that far when playing any NES game like ever, so the fact I'm at the final boss, it's a pretty magical thing for me.
To be fair, this boss is very mid-tier difficult. He's not nearly as bad as Crab or the Clampy guy. Still, it's not an easy fight, you really gotta have some skill for this. And boom! We did it! Oh shit! Well, I guess that explains why the last boss wasn't so tough. It's a 2-stage boss. This guy's actually even easier. His whip is pretty easy to predict. Though once you mess up, and you're not maneuvering away. It is a pretty fast attack. Oh yeah! We did it! And we're rewarded with this beautiful scenery, with us chilling on Sophia the Third and hanging out with our beloved pet frog, Fred. Ah, what a time. Credits music is pretty bumpin' too.
Ah, what a game. It definitely is a classic, even though it's like unbelievably hard. I can't imagine anyone beating it without cheating. Which I definitely did not do. Why would you accuse me of that? But hey, if this game looks fun and you want a more refined experience, check out the reboot Blaster Master Zero. It kinda rocks. Oh, fuck yeah! And you can find it on your 3DS, your Switch, your Xbone, your PS4, it's everywhere.
This remake pretty much solves every problem. There's checkpoints instead of lives, so if you died, you just warp back there. Diagonal shooting in both car mode and top-down mode, as well as strafing. There's a lot more options with weapons and new level structures and gimmicks and way more anime aesthetic.
So Blaster Master, is it good? Yes. I highly recommend Blaster Master Zero if you want a fun action-packed experience, and I definitely recommend the original Blaster Master on NES if you're a collector like myself and want to find something a little more ambitious and unique. Just get ready to face some bullshit every now and then, because there's a lot of it.
Thank you for watching this video, even though there was no jokes and the lighting was weird. We got our shit together since then, we'll be better now. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Subscribing would mean the world to me, and, you know, give it a comment, let me know what you think, let me know what you liked, let me know what you hated, and that's pretty much it. Y'all have yourselves a great day, and yeah, I missed y'all, and I hope y'all missed me. Goodbye.